Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is talking about Blood Royale and why I think it was always destined to fail. If you not know who he is, everybody should know who Kimi Morris. If you do not know, I'll link like 3, maybe 4 videos down in the description below, made by the GOAT himself, Mr. Cypher77. And if you're gonna pull the well, this is all slander card, then you could look at these arrest warrants that he's been arrested for. So nothing I'm saying is wrong. He did fail to register as a sex offender. He did have child pornography at one point. So none of this is slander. He is a legit creep. And to make it worse, I can't find the actual tweet he tweeted from this, and I'm hoping somebody has it, so if they do, I'll add it into the video. But there was a tweet, it was like saying, who would you fuck in anime? And he posted a picture of Iris from Pokemon. The same Iris, who's a 10-year-old child, by the way. And this is not just him being edgy, he has a lolly obsession. And if you don't know what that means, I'll post the definition on the screen right now. And if you're going to be defending this in my comments like, oh, well, they're fictional characters, they're not real, you're looking too deep into this, I will immediately block you. And even if you're going to try to say, oh, well, he was joking, there are certain things you do not joke about. That being one of them. So again, you defend that, I will block you. And even looking past all this, he was always controversial. He was always in shit with one fist mob. Not to mention the shit he was saying about the LGBTQ community and the shit that he got in with that. Like, even looking past all this, he was always controversial. He was always in drama with people. He was always starting shit. He had a reputation of being extremely toxic to people. So even looking all past this, he was always toxic. He was always like this. And I highly doubt people would want to work with him. And let's just say this. Obviously, if he did get his versus show, obviously, I'm assuming he would have the common decency to promote his animator out there and be like, yeah, go, subscribe to their YouTube channel. I'm going to pin it below. Well, people would just openly send this to them about, yeah, this guy was arrested for being a fucking sex offender. And it's going to be hard explaining this shit. It's going to be hard to explain a way out of it. And another thing, what is going to make your show, again, stand out from the rest? Since a lot of versus shows are literally just death battle clones, they follow, basically the exact same formula of hell, even in their post analysis, when death battle's like, yeah, let's break it down into 3 categories, everybody started copying them. Every versus show started copying that exact same form. It's like, are you going to copy them, or are you going to try to run it differently? Like, how are you going to make your show stand out from the rest of them? Because that's a huge key factor, is trying to stand out and what makes your show unique from everybody else. And I know one of my friends wanted me to rip into his scaling. I sadly can't, as I don't know where he scales characters, and he didn't really scale characters that much, so I can't really speak on that. As for the matchups themselves he was going to be doing, I don't remember all of them. I remember 3. It was basically Ghost Rider versus Simon Belmont. It was Link versus Gilgamesh, and I don't remember the character, but it was Nami versus a Blaze Blue character. Which, I'll give him slight props, at least it's not the basic bitch fucking Mario versus Sonic 4 type shit, like the shit we've already had 1,000 times over. So I'll give him that props in some regards, but, that's the only props he's ever getting. And let's not mention the fact that you were blocked by Death Battle for harassing them. You've made multiple videos on them and the crew members behind Death Battle. That is 100% harassment at that point. And Death Battle themselves have even said, yeah, everyone can voice their opinion if they disagree, that's perfectly fine. But you are just blatantly harassing them at that point. They did block you, and it was well deserved. Because they don't want to fucking deal with you, and I know you made a video on it, and they can block you if they want. They don't have to deal with you if they don't want to at that point. Hell, the fact you made multiple videos on them themselves, harassing them, yeah, they were 100% justified in harassing you. And hell, this isn't even the first controversy you've been in. You've been in many controversies with many other creators. So hell, even looking past this arrest and, the failing to register as a sex offender type shit, you were always in controversy. You were always controversial, and if your versus show ever took off, you 100% would have gotten in more controversy with people. But yeah, I've said my piece on my point. This show was always going to be a failure. Because again, who is going to work with him? After everything that has come out about him being a registered sex offender, him owning child pornography, the many, many, many other controversies that he has been in, this show was always going to be destined to fail, since I'm 100% certain somebody would, yeah, inform his crew that, yeah, this guy's a registered sex offender. And no one is going to want to work with you. And hell, like I said before, looking past that as well, you were always controversial. You've always been in controversy with people. So your versus show most likely would have never actually ever taken off. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And I love you all so much for watching and take care.